Welcome back to Sister to Sister, and today we do have a special edition for you. It is the mysterious trip to Dubai that Dee took with our other sisters. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to join our sisterhood. Make sure you share the video with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. And let's get this video to 100 likes and 500 subscribers. Hope you enjoy.
Hey, this is Dee with Sister to Sister. So if you have not checked out our other video on places that we've been and places we want to go, definitely be sure to check out that video. We'll put the link in below. So as Dee mentioned, or sorry, as Kai mentioned, I actually did get a chance to go to Dubai, which was on the list of the places that I wanted to go. There's many other places I want to go, but I was blessed to have the opportunity to actually check out Dubai with some of my other sisters. So from here, we'll just get right into the video. Okay, so my first morning in Dubai, I started out with this lovely Arab breakfast. My sister that I was visiting, aka close friend, she makes delicious food, and this just so happened to be a breakfast that she made. Of course, it includes some of the chickpeas and sweet potatoes and things like that, some chopped tomatoes and some bread and hummus, along with some croissants with cheese and chocolate. And then we also had some za'atar and some olive oil. If you have not tried za'atar, you have to try za'atar. Whatever city you live in, find one of the nearby Arab restaurants and make sure you try out. It's typically the bread, like a pita bread, and then they'll bake the za'atar and olive oil on it. Sometimes it comes with cheese. Either way, it's perfectly fine. And if you're anti-cheese, that's fine. You can get it with the olive oil and the za'atar mix. It's absolutely delicious. And then we also had like a little bit of a yogurt mix. It's like a yogurt mint mix along with the breakfast as well. And of course, we definitely had some coffee. We did not have any Arab coffee. We actually ended up having Starbucks coffee. So we grounded it up fresh and we had some Starbucks coffee. Again, breakfast was absolutely delicious, and I actually miss this Arab breakfast, so I may have to pop into the local restaurant and maybe have some Arab breakfast, and maybe I can get Kai to come along to have an Arab breakfast with me at our nearby Arab restaurant. But definitely delicious. Check out the Arab breakfasts.
Hey, it is about 7 a.m. in Dubai time, and excuse me, I've been here for a few days. My time is a little bit off because I think it's a difference of 11 or 12 hours from the States. But I have been having a blast. So yeah, it's been a great trip. I'm glad I came. We'll definitely try to get back here as soon as possible. Yeah, so I'm just in love. I'm just loving it, enjoying it. I've been to several places already. The first day we went to Abu Dhabi, and we went to the mangroves, and we had a blast there. And then we went to, oh yeah, this is a way better angle. We went to the mangroves in Abu Dhabi, and then we went to one of the Sheikh's mosque. I can't remember his name offhand. We went to one of the mosques in Abu Dhabi, which is one of the Emirates. And then another day we went to Sharjah, to the souks, to one of the souks, and did a lot of shopping, which I was not expecting to do shopping. I just wanted to get keychains and t-shirts, but I did a lot more shopping than I had planned to do. A lot for me, which I wasn't expecting. So that's pretty interesting. So I'll show you guys some of my finds possibly. And what else did we do? And then today we're gonna go check out the frame. We went to the mall. The mall is, wow, the malls here are, they're fabulous, especially if you're a shopper. Lots and lots of stores, floors and floors and floors of stores. And then where else are we gonna go? We're gonna head out to the desert later on this afternoon. So that should be interesting. I'll take lots of pics and videos of that. So, peace. Assalamu alaikum. I'm at the Mangroves in Abu Dhabi. Check them out.
So the mosque that I mentioned earlier, it's actually the Sheikh Zayed Mosque that's in Abu Dhabi. Like I said, we spent the day out there. So we spent some time taking a tour of the Grand Mosque. It was more touristy than I would have expected because I do go to mosques pretty often. I'm not sure exactly what I was expecting, but it was more of a tourist attraction, like as someone explained to me, like going to like the Taj Mahal in India or something like that. Um, the best part of going to this mosque for me was actually going to the burial site of the Sheikh Zayed. It was so peaceful, so quiet. I was able to say a prayer for him. And that was my favorite part of the tour. It was just way too many people at the mosque. It's beautiful, lots of crystal and gold. But again, my favorite part was actually the cemetery area or where the sheikh is actually buried. And another interesting fact about the sheikh is the fact that there's someone actually there at the gravesite, like reading Quran like 24 hours a day and just like saying prayers over him. So I thought that that was like super, super interesting. And I was just like, wow, that's really nice that there's always someone on shift that's like reading Quran and praying for the sheikh there. So that's pretty interesting. I haven't done a lot of research on the sheikh, but now it's inspired me to go back and to do some more research about his life and like why he was so important and paramount in terms of the Emirates and or like establishing the Emirates on the global map, so to speak. So the following day, I did make it out to Sharjah to check out the souks where I did way too much shopping, and I'm actually just going to leave it at that. But after Sharjah, then we went back to Dubai the following day or so where we were able to check out the Frame. So the Frame is very interesting. It's one of the tourist attractions and it's over 100 or 150 feet high, and you take an elevator up one side and then you go back down or you go walk across and then you go back down the other side. Definitely check it out if you're in Dubai. Assalamu alaikum. Me at the Frame in Dubai enjoying a little treat at 150 feet up high. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy my treat and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so the friends and I booked a safari. Of course, you can't go to Dubai or to the Middle East without doing a proper safari. Unfortunately, we did not get a proper safari, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But we did go sand bashing, which is you're staying inside the vehicle in a 4x4 and you're just out riding the waves, so to speak, in the desert or riding the hills in the desert. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride in the desert. You have straight drops, sharp curves, and it feels like that the vehicle is going to tip over, but it actually doesn't, thankfully. So yeah, very exciting ride. And this is what you do in order to get to the area where you're going to have dinner and have a show. So this is just me out in the desert after we got done with the sand bashing and we got a moment to take a break, to take in the scenery. And then from there, I move on to actually holding a falcon on my arm, which is something that I did not have in mind or in my plans. It just kind of happened, and I went with it. There was a guide there, and he's like, you can pet the falcon, you can take a picture with it. So very interesting experience, which I did not foresee at all. So here are some other pics of just me again out in the desert taking it all in. And this was like towards the evening. It was probably like 3, 4 in the afternoon, and then actually where the show was.
Okay, I'm in the middle of the desert somewhere in Dubai, and I just had a little bit of a moment. I thought I could do a camel ride, but then I saw the camels grunting and not wanting to get up and take people on rides, and then I saw the guide get a metal pole to kind of, put a little bit of fear into the camel to get the camel to do what he wanted it to do. And yeah, at that point I was already crying because I saw that the camels did not want to be doing what they were doing, whether it was that they needed a break or they just didn't want to do it. But anyways, yeah, I'm having a hard time crying over the treatment of the camels. So I'm not typically a zoo person. So I'm having a hard time. I'm all about animals being out in their natural environment, being wild.
So after having a hard time with the camel rides, I did get up the next morning, went out to the beach, and I really had a good time, enjoyed myself walking along the beach, just taking in the fresh air, the waves. It was only about a 10-minute walk from my friend's home, so it was just absolutely beautiful to walk to the beach and just enjoying the beach itself, the scenery, had some ice cream or some sorbets. So later that evening, we headed out to the mall, the Dubai Mall. There's lots of malls all over Dubai. The malls are huge. I think I want to say this mall was about 6, 7 floors, stores and stores and stores. The huge difference in my shopping experience at the Dubai Mall and in Dubai in general is that I think that the salespeople get paid commission because they were so focused on trying to get you to buy. And I'll give you an example. I went into Sephora and I went in there to get the regular lipstick that I talked about in our top must-have videos by Urban Decay. They didn't have it, so I was open to trying a new color, which I did find a new color that I like, Conspiracy by Urban Decay. But they were out of it. So I was like, okay, that's fine, no big deal. But the lady was pressuring me, trying to get me to buy something else. And then even at the airport also, that was my experience as well. They just bum rush you and try to get you to purchase stuff. So I think they get paid on commission, which can be pretty bothersome. I just like to kind of peruse and do my own thing. One of the other main things that was at this particular mall is the aquarium. It had a huge aquarium. It even had a cage where people, I think, could go inside and go in with the sharks and the fish and things like that. So it was a very beautiful experience, something I had never experienced before, to have this huge aquarium in the mall with these huge sharks and other fish. So that was really, really nice. It was great. And there was also an ice skating rink as well in the mall. I didn't get a picture of the ice skating rink, but just a lot going on. Like I said, lots of shopping, awesome, gorgeous mall. Even the decor in the mall was just, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So this is the inside of one of the areas of the mall. If you were to look up at the ceiling, this is what you saw, this nice, beautiful, huge dome. Again, just gorgeous, gorgeous mall. So after shopping and going around the mall, we ended up going outside to take a picture of the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world, located in Dubai. Then they had also a water show as well. I'll see if I can find some pics of the water show to possibly insert. If not, I may do another just little short video or something on the water show itself and just show maybe different views or people's recordings of the water show. You can see a little bit of the water show here off to the left in this picture, and the show also included different languages going up the side of the building, the Burj Khalifa. Again, I'll try to insert a video and just to give you guys an idea because they play music and the water spouts. So again, awesome experience. If you haven't been to Dubai, put it on your list of places to go and check out our places that we still want to go. Thank you for joining us at Sister to Sister.
And make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified when the sisters drop another video.